It dies at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but you get to swing into it with impunity.
Yeah, but if you can swing in, you can swing in anyway.
No, but you can swing in even if they can block, because it's a token.
All right.
Okay, that's the synergy.
Yeah,
That's what you can do with
it
Splinter Twin.
does
You
have
can keep running
synergy,
creatures
but it's
in.
still bad for your deck.
Alright, I'm not saying it's not bad for my deck. I'm just saying it definitely has synergy with any creature.
Yeah, but I don't think going down by a card just to send a 5/4 in is the greatest. I mean,
Okay, what do? They take it, they take 5, or they chump block it and they lose a card. So you're already, like, it's fine. I'm not saying it's good in the deck, but it definitely has synergy with any creature you can just swing in with.
I
Just look
really think the Bone Wand is a must-have in this deck.
then I have to cut what do I cut? A creature or a spell that's good with the Bone Wand?
Let's see.
Do I cut the domestication? Like, I only have 12 creatures.
You don't want to cut the domestication.
I only have 12 creatures, so I can't cut a creature.
You can cut a reality spasm or something like that
How's this deck gonna win without a reality spasm though? Rapid Flames?
by Bone Wanding every dude they play.
Do you really
Not
want to
if
be
I'm
playing
dead
two
first.
Spawning Breath?
Not if I'm dead first. This deck has no way to push 2
The
damage.
Bone Wand kills dudes.
After turn 7, dude. After turn 7. It takes 7 to cast it.
I understand.
So how am I going to survive until then?
By playing your 2 and 3 drops.
Okay, but I think it would be more likely by playing my removal. Like, I have all these mid-range creatures that have no way to get through besides Reality Spasm and Flappin' Flames. Okay, alright.
My 2 cents is you should drop a Spawning Breath and something else for Prism and Umbra.
Well, I would,
Because you need win conditions.
like, I don't see Bone One doing anything in this deck, that's all. Like,
All right. I mean, it's your draft.
if I put the Bone Wand in, I can't deal any damage until I get the Bone Wand out, because if I'm playing my removal, the Bone Wand is just terrible. Like, and I'd have to, like, yeah. Just,
Yeah, I don't like the Bone Wand.
like, I'm not saying it's unplayable, I'm just saying this deck definitely doesn't want a Bone Wand. It just doesn't have any way to put pressure on them besides its spells, so I can't put any pressure, like, yeah. So I can't really be saving them if I, like, for a Bone Wand.
But you don't necessarily need to save them. You have enough where it's still good. I mean, even if it's only adding 1 damage to the first removal spell and 2 to the second, that could be a 2-for-1 right there.
I think you're thinking of the upside way too much than the downside of it costing 7. I'm gonna have to use,
Look
yeah.
at how much instants and sorceries.
But I'm gonna have to play them. And then like, Bone Wand is just a terrible top deck, too. It's just not the deck for it. If I had a more controlling deck, maybe. If I had a deck that could put
It's a
pressure
pretty
on...
controlling deck.
If I could have a deck that could put pressure on my opponent without using its spells, I could probably play it. But I can't do either of those things. Like, this deck has crappy creatures and some okay spells. It needs its spells to survive. Like, that's just how I see the games playing out. I just don't see the Bone Wand doing anything. Okay, it could do something, but it's just not going to do enough for 7 mana. Like, this deck's just going to get overrun if it doesn't play its spell. Like, this deck is not going to... Yeah. Anyways, you want to put Mammoth Umbra in?
Yeah, and Prism. That's a win condition in a deck without many.
But I only have 12
Do you really
creatures.
Do you really want to play 2 Spawning Breaths?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I only have 12 creatures, though, is the problem.
That's a bigger reason.
Yeah, I have less targets for it, then, is the thing.
I mean, I can see the reasoning for playing a Mammoth Umbra. I mean, if it sticks,
Like,
it usually
all
wins
your-
the game.
90% of your creatures suck.
A lot of my creatures
Like
still suck with a Mammoth Umbra is the problem.
Really?
Yeah, making a 5/5 Vigilance isn't really that big in this set. Oh, it's pretty big, right?
Eh,
None of my, like, it's really good on my Spy Patrol and I guess the Rapacious one.
I think you have to play as many powerful cards as you can because that's the way you're going to win. I mean, you have a looter anyway, so if you can't play them or they're not good at the time. The looter can loot them away.
Yeah, like, how's this deck gonna win otherwise? Like,
It's gonna win with. It's
reality
gonna win with.
spasm them out?
Yeah, that's exactly how it has to win.
Yeah.
That's exactly how this deck has to win, with its reality spasm and rapid flames. It gets in for some damage, maybe removes a couple creatures, and then before the opponent stabilizes and kills you, you rapid flames reality spasm.
I guess fully leveled Spy Patrol can win some games.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to live the dream.
And Coral Helm, too. Coral Helm becomes an air elemental.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do I just Mammoth Umbra? But what else do I cut then?
Let's call.
Lust for War?
Eh,
Like, what is it really doing in your deck?
deals 3 damage and removes a blocker.
And you have a couple creatures which could block little guys effectively.
Well, I was thinking this deck's not gonna be able to. This deck can't go to the late game is the problem, so it has to win quickly.
So Lust for War helps that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not worried about blocking. I'm just worried about removing the blocker.
Yeah, I just don't see this deck winning quickly.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. But if it can't win slowly either, so it has to win quickly. Its late game is terrible, so it has to win quickly. That's the only thing. Everyone's like at home. I have to choose soon, so just.
Yeah, by the way, how much time do you have left? 'Cause
I have
can't
a
see
minute
that.
30. A minute 30, so I have to do this quickly. Anything else to cut for this package right here?
Yeah, I don't know. I
No.
think you might be better off just putting the Spawning Breath in and running 17 lands.
Yeah, I guess just run it that way. I mean, I'd cut the Lust for War, but that's just me.
Yeah. Like, yeah. In retrospect, I wish I was white. And probably green. Probably any color with the one that I was in, because they dried up after the first pack.
Yeah.
9-8 because I have to. And submit. And with the last one, so I'm just going to keep recording. Oh. Actually, 1 second.
Yep.
Alright. We'll play first.
That was bad.
Anyways. I'll keep.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Have a 3/3 flyer on turn 3.
Well, if it doesn't die to anything.
Yeah, wait, is that only islands?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd still keep that.
Yeah.
That's one of your win conditions.
Well,
And
the
you
thing is, I expect this deck to lose a couple games to its mana, a couple games to being too slow, and a couple games to not being fast enough. Somehow, those are different in my mind for this deck. What are you doing, son?
Z.
Clusterfuck to the draft house.
Where did it all go wrong? Probably that second pick. Like, if you would have taken the Griffin,
Maybe the second pick, but then, like, there was only 2 other really white picks in that entire pack. And
Yeah.
and the rest were in the colors we were in, and then it was the exact opposite in the next 2 packs.
It's
Yes.
So I just
not like we saw, like, any Dongler invokers or anything.
No, exactly. It would, like, I don't know.
Just 4 McKinney Griffins.
I'm not sure. People should tell us, but and make sure to do it from our point of view. You can't use it. You can't use hindsight. 'Cause that doesn't make any sense. Because I can't see into the future.
Actually, would have been different, obviously.
Huh?
Well, if you say if you say a certain card was available in Pack 2 and Pack 3, because of the way we drafted in Pack 1, it doesn't make sense because the packs would have.
Well, no, but
gone.
that's fine. But I'm just talking about, oh, you should have went into this because you saw 4 Griffin. You should have taken this in pack 1 because you saw 4 Griffins, like, or you saw, like, this in pack. Like, you just can't see into the... I can't see into the future, so there's no point telling me what I should have done based on future information.
Yeah, I agree. And
I
also,
mean-
pack 1, pick 2 was basically just between Rapacious 1 and McKinley Griffin. And that's really, like, honestly, I think that's a preference thing. Like, both those cards.
Well, I think white's a lot stronger than red. I think I should have just stayed out of red.
And on
personally.
top of that, you already had a red card anyway, so that's really
Again,
good.
but it was a splashable red card.
Yeah.
I think I should just. I think I just like should like I don't know. It's fine experimenting. Like I've never actually drafted a red base deck. I think so. I might have done it one time actually. I might have done it in one of the 2 videos I have. But like, I just don't like the color red as much as a lot of people do. Unless you're getting a lot of Kiln Fiends or some sort of defender deck, I guess. But maybe
Well, your shock.
Yeah.